This product has been visually reviewed by EH. Okay. EH said it looks good. Hello again, everybody. It is time for episode number 2 of What's in the Box?
What's in the box?
Thank you, Brad Pitt. This is box number 2. Ichi need number 2. Again, this box is not a small paper box like most of them are. This one's quite big, heavy. Not sure what's in here. As you recall, box number 1 had a value of $5,550. I doubt many boxes are going to rise to that level, but who knows? We'll see. So let's get started on this one. Okay, so here we go. I'll turn on the box cam, otherwise known as my GoPro. And there it is. Okay, so here's the box. It's got a mixture of stuff, it looks like. Yeah, so it's looking like right now some HO stuff, some Lionel, some of this Department 56 stuff, which is like scenery. More HO stuff. Winross, I think, was that trucks? I forget. And then a lot of Lionel boxes down there. So let's get into it now and see what we have. Oh, we've got a chassis system Tyco piece, looks like. All right, so let's get into it. So the first things I'm going to take out are these little Department 56 trees. I guess they would be used. Oh yeah, they're little lights, not trees. They're little lights for, like, on the side of your layout. You'd put them along the side of the track when you come into a town. So you have a little plastic-filled town you come in. So there's 2 of those boxes. Not really that impressive. They're probably not worth much. Let's see if there's a price tag on here. They were purchased, a set of 4 for $13 is suggested retail. So they're not looking like they're too expensive, but, you know, it's in the box. Box number 2 is a Golden Age Diesel Era Walthers. This looks like it's HO size. It's a very small size. Oh, and it's not assembled. Okay, so this is a model you would put together. Looks like it would turn out to be an HO passenger car is what it is. Kind of cool looking. A lot of decals, so I guess you can dress it up how you want to. This was purchased for $34.95. I have no idea when it was purchased, but pretty nice. Okay. Okay, next piece is a chassis system and chassis caboose. So it looks like a GP7 type look, like you would have on a Lionel piece, but of course it's Tyco, so it's HO gauge. Actually, I remember playing with this as a kid. This is probably beat up because I played with it a lot when I was younger. Like, I'm talking about when I was like 8 or 9 years old. I think it's that old. So it's like what, 40 something years old. But there it is, chassis system GP7 versus GP9 depends upon the ornamentation on the hood. I know I'm going to get yelled at by collectors. No, it doesn't. Well, I'll get into it later on when we go to the whole value area. That's that piece, and then here we have the caboose. Okay, next box, the Winross box. Schindler truck. My father worked for Schindler Elevator Company for many years, as did I, as a contractor. I worked there when I was in college, when I was going to Georgia Tech. But that's what it is right there. It's a nice Schindler elevator. Looks like just a box truck, whatever. So, not bad. Let me put that back in here. I don't think this is worth much, obviously. It's just one of those things they would give out when you went to some kind of event for the company. And they would give this to you at the end of the year as a gift. Okay, a Lionel collectible, officially licensed watch, it looks like. I don't know. Let's take a look. It has a certificate of authenticity. You know, that means absolutely nothing. Everything has an authenticity certificate today. All right, so what's in here? Oh, it's a cute little, some kind of a pocket watch. That's what it is. It's a Lionel pocket watch. I've never seen that before. Don't know what what it's worth or where he got it from. But let me roll it back up here and put it back nicely. The top on here. Maybe there's something I can read on the certificate. Let's see. It's 19th and 20th century Lionel collectible pocket watch from Oakland, California was where it came from. Printed in China. That's a big surprise. All right, so that's cool right there. Stick that right in there. Okay, that one's done. All right, now we're getting to some bigger stuff. Let's see. We have, another HO. This is an HO Bachman locomotive, number 4478. B&O, which stands for, of course, Baltimore and Ohio. That's right. I got that one right, so I'm not going to get yelled at again for getting something wrong. Let's take a look at this one. I again recall playing with this as a kid. The Bachman instruction sheet right there. This is nice. Oh, it's an all cast iron. It's a metal. It feels metal. I think it's a metal engine right there. Can you see it? Okay. And of course, it has the tender, also known as the coal car, but the correct terminology is the tender. And the B&O tender is right there. I'm just waiting to break something when I go through this process, and then I'm going to get yelled at by everybody saying that I'm, doing it too fast, or I don't care, or blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to put this back in the box too. Most of the Lionel stuff I'm going to leave out to value. This stuff I'll put in the box and I'll value it as from in the box, just because I have less to clean up that way at the end, because it took me a long time to get everything back in shape from box number 1. But of course, those were much more expensive engines, and I didn't want to damage anything. Okay, that goes over there. Let's take a look with the cam again to see what we're into now. All right, so box cam is going to show us, we got some big Lionel boxes. They look newer, but this is all going to be O gauge or 027. It looks like newer stuff. So let's get into it. Put the camera down. Box number 1 of the remainders. Let's see. This says it is a Reading Fairbanks-Morse Trainmaster diesel engine. So another Fairbanks-Morse. My dad bought a lot of these that I had no idea he purchased. A lot. All right. Let's take a look at this one. Just like the other ones that we opened up, box number 1. Fairbanks-Morse Trainmaster. Again, it appears to be maybe in the 80s. Really dusty, though. I must have been out somewhere. In the 80s or possibly 70s. Who knows? We'll see. All right. Again, gently. It's Abacus style reference. Okay, what do we got here? Oh, very nice. It's a Reading. It's a Reading green Fairbanks-Morse. Model number is 863. Very attractive engine. Let me get it out like this. There we go. So you can see it. Nice, right? Okay. Okay, the next one. This is a very light box, so it may be a non-motorized unit. It says Santa Fe F3 Blue, F3B, so it's the B unit. So it's the unit that goes behind the motorized unit, and it's blue. So it's a blue Santa Fe. Santa Fe's are normally red, gold, and silver. So I don't know what kind of Santa Fe this is. Let's take a look. Oh, wow. Okay. There is a blue Santa Fe. I recall seeing this now. There it is right there. See? But let me take it out, because when we get the motorized unit, we're going to put them side by side so you can see how they look. And there it is right now. Nice. So this sits behind the main unit, and this is non-motorized, so it's very, very light. Okay, going back in here, we got 4 boxes left. 4. So 4 mini boxes inside the large carton. This appears light also. This says ATS&F. ATS&F, which is Atchison, Topeka, Santa Fe, F3B unit with rail sounds. So another B unit. So this would be non-motorized. It would look a lot like the Santa Fe we had. This is also a Santa Fe, right? Atchison, Topeka, Santa Fe, ATS&F. Atchison or Atchison?
Around these parts get the time of day from the Atchison, Topeka, and the Santa Fe.
I forget. I have to look it up. I forget what it means. Another one. It's identical to that piece, it appears. Let's see. Yes, it's got a motorized piece right in there. It looks like some kind of a charger for the unit. Oh, but it's the same exact one. This says 200B as the model number on this side right there. 200B. The other one also said 200B. So I wonder if he has 2 blue Santa Fe's in here, F3 type Santa Fe's. The F3 is my favorite engine, especially all the post-war F3s. There's 12 different road names. 12. Many engines because they had single and double motor. But F3s are my favorite. These are now modern, or I don't know what they call it, the current F3s, not post-war. Okay. All right, that's a big silver box. This could be another Trainmaster because we had the box yesterday, box number 1 that looked just like this, and it turned out to be a Great Northern. No, Southern Pacific is what it was. Let's see what this one is. If it's a Trainmaster or something else. Let's take a look. Yes, it is a Trainmaster, another Fairbanks-Morse. My dad must have went crazy with these when he got older. I didn't know he had any of these, actually. These are all modern. These are not original post-war Lionel. Oh, a lot of styrofoam. Oh, this one's taped up. Let me make sure I don't mess up the paper too much. Oh, hit the trucks, not the... Okay, cool. This thing is still in plastic. Wow. I guess it's new? It may be new. The box is beat up, though. So this is a Santa Fe Fairbanks-Morse. He must have really went crazy with the Fairbanks-Morse when he got as he got older, because he really has. There was what? There was 9 in the first box, 7 in the first box, and then there's 2 more. That's a Santa Fe. Very, very nice. Now, obviously, this Santa Fe does not go with those B units. This would not have a B unit on it. So we have 2 more Fairbanks-Morse in this: the Reading and the Santa Fe. Neither one is post-war. They're both the modern era of Lionel. This number is 8157. Okay. A lot of crap there. All right. 2 little cartons left inside the big carton. They're wrapped together. I am guessing that these 2 are the motorized units for the Santa Fe B units, but that one doesn't feel heavy enough. I don't know. Let's open up the one that's not as heavy first. Okay, this one is not as heavy. That's what it looks like there. And what does it say? Because I can't see. It says Northern Pacific F3B diesel locomotive. All right, so this is a Northern Pacific B unit. So it's going to be just like the Santa Fe B unit. So I'm wondering, where are the motorized units, or did he just buy a bunch of B units, or are they in a different box? Well, I guess we'll find out as we go through this. The Lionel styrofoam. Very nice. This product has been visually reviewed by EH. Okay. EH said it looks good. Again, it's taped closed. I'm sure he looked at it when he got it. Okay, nice. Very, very pretty color scheme. Green and gold. Green and yellow. And it says Main Street of the Northwest, right? Is that what it says? Am I going blind here? Main Street of the Northwest. Green, gold, number 2390C. Very nice color pattern. By the way, behind me, I had this question come up. Somebody asked me about the background. He sent me an email. The background is just a decal on the wall. It's not real rock. And also, the reason I don't do this with a chroma key and just have like a green screen behind me is that a lot of engines are either green or blue. So if I used a green screen or a blue screen, it would key out and you couldn't see it. So I had to have a solid background behind me. So something like this is not really conducive to a green screen. So because of the chroma key, I tried it and it just didn't work with anything. All right, last small box in this big box, and this is a heavier one. Northern Pacific F3A. Okay, so this is the front unit for the one we just opened up, which is the B unit. So this is the A unit. And you'll notice with F3s, they have alignments of A, AB, and ABA. And we'll get into it. Actually, AA, AB, ABA. Yeah. So you can have sometimes two units that look like the one I'm going to show you in a second, with that look, and you can have it going both directions, in the front and the back. It'll be more clear when I show you more detail. This is very, very pretty. I always like the Northern Pacific color scheme because it's the green and gold, or green and yellow. And again, this is a motorized unit, very, very heavy, 2390A. So obviously this would be in the front and the B unit would be in the back. When I get to the pricing section, I'll line them up so you can see what they look like. And then that's an AB configure. Let me just show you. That would be an AB configuration. If I had this and then a dummy unit like that, that would be called an AA configuration. If I had, like on a Santa Fe, an A unit, a B unit, and then another A unit, that would be called an ABA. So that's how the F3 configurations work. So in case you're interested, so that's the box. Please stick around for the pricing portion of the show. Thanks a lot. So again, this is more like what we're going to see in most boxes, not like we saw in box number one. So we have a Fairbanks-Morse Reading, a Fairbanks-Morse Santa Fe, also known as Trainmasters. We have the AB unit, Northern Pacific, which is a modern piece. These are all modern pieces. And then you have the two B unit Santa Fe's. Again, I'm sure the A units are in some box somewhere, so I have to find them and then match them up because you can't, obviously, you're going to sell them together as a unit. So that's what it looks like. I'm going to price these out. I will try to get pricing on the HO pieces, but I don't know how I'm going to get that. I'll explain in my upcoming videos how I'm doing the pricing, or the valuing rather. The valuing is done because for years and years I wrote a software application that my dad used, and he would update price guides by going to different train meets around the country, and we sold this online. But I'll explain about the pricing guide and everything else. Again, a value is one thing, but asking may not be getting. So just because something is valued at a certain level, it may not be that you're going to get that. But I try to be conservative with the values that I'm putting on these things. But again, a lot of these things, almost all these things are in excellent condition. Some were in mint condition. So my father was very, very, he took incredibly good care of all the stuff. Again, though, a lot of it sat on a shelf for years, so I'm always worried about some kind of mouse or rat droppings getting in there. But as of now, everything's been clean. We're only on box number 2, but hopefully it all goes well. Thanks, guys.
Do you hear that whistle down the line? I figure that it's engine number 49. She's the only one that'll sound that way on the Atchison, Topeka, and the Santa Fe. See the old smoke rising round the bend. I reckon that she knows she's gonna meet a friend. Folks around these parts get